Hey folks, I'm Ted Cantu. I'm an ex-art director from the mean streets of Chicago and New York City. Now I'm back in between Detroit, and I'm here to show you some pretty cool stuff about online marketing. And this is the Rebel Marketing Program, so I want to welcome you and thank you for tuning in. We've got some pretty cool stuff to show you today. And first thing up I want to show you is we've got an interesting thing happening on online marketing. Only 10% of your traffic is coming from search engines. That means that the other 90% are coming from places like blogs, podcasts, social networks, video networks, much like the same one that you're watching now. So it's a really cool thing to get involved with this stuff, and a lot of us just don't know how to do it because RSS technology can be a little daunting, a little confusing. There's not too many books on it, and so you have to kind of learn by doing it, and that's what we've done. So right here, these are our commercials, and we were able to put them online, and this is right here, if you can see that. That's our commercial right now. We're floating around all over the place online, and we're popping up in some pretty heavy niche online traffic areas. That's a really cool thing to do. Now, you might not know this, but there's keywords inside here, inside of your RSS feeds. Now, your customers may not be looking for you specifically, but if they type in, let's say for example, if you're a lawyer and you live in Alabama, or if you're in real estate and you're here in Grosse Pointe, and you want to get some traffic, you would type that into your description. These float around out there and actually work as a magnet, pulling in, people for you. So it's kind of a cool thing. So keep that in mind. And it's a brand new thing. We talk a lot about MP3s for music and iTunes, but this is more like I think along the lines of an MP4. So that's what that is. Pretty cool stuff. We'll be talking more about that kind of thing. Make sure you check out our new site. Our new site will be called GetYourSiteRanked.com, and that's going to be a really great thing. We'll be talking more about that on the different shows. And along with that, we've got some really funny sales letters. If you look here, I got a picture of Robert De Niro from Taxi Driver, and he says, are you talking to me? If not, who are you talking to? And that's exactly the question you should be asking yourself, is who are you talking to online? Because, more importantly, who's actually reading your stuff online? And because getting to the right people to come to your site is very important, but so is catching their contact information, and you have to kind of go where the fish are, so to speak, because you have to dig a lot deeper than Yahoo and Google. As we said, it's pretty amazing. And if you go onto our site at 911copywriters.com, you'll find out how I actually beat out 2.1 million pages by Yahoo in a niche market, which is pretty cool. And we actually beat out other, 2.1 million other competing pages. So you heard that right. That is a really cool thing to do. And I think our most outrageous stunt to date is getting 8 out of top 10 spots. So that's really cool. Anyway, I kind of go into, would you like to show me how I can do all this stuff for you? And what are the secrets? So anyway, check those out. Also coming up on future shows, we'll be talking about how to use one of these, how to cut with a green screen and make your own videos. With this tool, you can actually pop up in the city, or you can pop up in by an ocean side, or you can be on the moon for that matter, because we're able to block out the green and pop in a background. And of course, we don't pay any broadcasting fees. We don't do anything with radio, traditional radio or broadcasting, which you can reach a lot more people, but they're not niche target audiences. So what we do, we've kind of reversed the advertising model and the broadcasting model in a sense, and we call it narrowcasting. So that's what we're talking about here on the old Rebel Marketing Show. And if you want to listen to us on Podomatic, we are on Podomatic. Just type in Ted Cantu, C-A-N-T-U, and we're on a little thing called the Online Money Machine, which is pretty cool. And we come on about every week, and we'll show you how to do more of this stuff. So, and if you want to find us online, we're all over the place. We have about 40 different blogs in different cities. So, moving right along, let's go into some examples of how this can work. Number one, you're looking at Bonicure. Bonicure is a color-safe shampoo for Windsor Beauty, one of our clients. And here we've got 8 out of the top 10 spots. Pretty wild. And you know, these are all compliant. They're not black hat SEO techniques. They're real legitimate, and you're not going to get blacklisted for using our tools and stuff. So that, which is nice. And here's one we did for OPI, the famous nail color OPI. And we've got quite a few spots out of here too. Not just once, but we pop up numerous times. And here's one for Schwarzkopf, color safe shampoos and hair products. We've got the top 2 spots out of top 10, statewide. We're selling this in the state. So we can geo-target your campaign for any state or zip code or county. You know, we can pop up in the towns that you want to be in. Much like if you had a radio show, a traditional radio show, and you want to be, you know, in a very tight geo-target market, we can do that for you. Pretty cool stuff. David Newby, here he is right here. We call this a Google streak, or a Google slam, if you will. Here he is, over 5 top 10 spots. You know, there's a couple positions we did for him. He's the best-selling author of Why Didn't Anybody Teach Me This? And he's on a seminar campaign in the Philippines. So we call that a Google streak, and that's pretty amazing stuff. You know, 5 out of the top 10 spots. That could be you. So if you go to, you know, this great site that we have put together, it's brand new, and in fact, we will be releasing it this weekend, October 18th. It's still got some nuts and bolts in it, but it's GetYourSiteRanked.com. GetYourSiteRanked.com is going to actually show you how to do this stuff in the privacy of your own home, and there's no heavy programming. You don't have to be a ASP or a C+ or a Java+ script writer. You can actually, you know, follow our techniques and do the exact same thing yourself. So it's a pretty cool thing. So remember, there's different search engines out there. There's the regular search engines, there's a blog search engines, podcast search engines, video search engines, and the you know, directories, if you will. So you want to be in all those areas so you'll pop up online. And if you have any questions, you can always give us a call at 888-305-2532. That's our commercial. And you know, the thing is, if you want a free iPod commercial, we can come to your business and shoot one for you. Absolutely no charge. The first one's free. But if you call our 800 number, there's not going to be any heavy salespeople to talk to. It's just our commercial, automated, 24-hour recording. And you can always find us at www.911copywriters.com. This is Ted Cantu, and I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'll talk to you soon.